tried not to take you with me. And I'm going to tell you the most important detail, Stu, the most important detail of the ghost escape. And it comes right here. So I'm not a no-gi guy. I mean, I can do no-gi. And if you're a no-gi here today, you're just fine. Because everything I share at Globetrotters Camp works in either. I promise you that. Charles Harriott was just here and did a no-gi paper cutter joke, right? But listen, the most important thing, you ever have a sweaty rash guard? Like you do 2 hours and you're just drenched in sweat. What do you do to get it off? Somebody help me. Yeah! Whoa! Do it again.
You pull it over.
Yeah, so we pull it out, we stick our elbow in, and then we do like this to get one side up, and then we do the same thing to the other, right? Try it. It works. Pull your shirt out here, stick your elbow in, and now you pull it up one side of your body, because you can't lift it like this. It's just too nasty. It don't work. It's stuck to you, right? So that's what we're going to do. The most important part of the ghost escape is what I'm going to share with you now. And I'll use Phil here in just a second, but I want to demonstrate solo so you can see it. So I go and I create my space. My hand is at my face, my elbow's at my waist. I've got all that space. I go palm down, not palm up. I go palm down. When I get right here, I start to turn the other direction, and I'm taking my gi over my head with my elbow high and my hand low. Look at, watch my feet. My hips are changing. You see that? You catch that? Watch. I'm turning. My elbow goes high. My feet turn. My hand is low at his armpit. Now I'm going to demonstrate something for you. Watch this. If you don't do it that way, you load all his weight on your face, and the ghost escape no longer works. It's the most important detail. I'll show you with Phil. Yeah? So I'm here. If I create my space and I shoot under and I keep my bicep here, if I move him, I'm loading the weight to my head and I can no longer escape. If I come out and I go elbow high, hand low, look what it does for me. I'm taking my hand to his armpit and my elbow's going high. I don't know why it works that way. I'm not that smart. I just know it works. It's part of the magic carpet ride, and you're with me. But it works. If I go here and I use my bicep, I'm just loading the weight to my head. If I switch and I take my hand and put it here, and take my elbow and put it high, look what it does for me. I'm constantly pushing against his body as I'm coming out the back door. Does that make sense? Any questions on that? You ready to try it, Stu?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. 1, 2. That's exactly what we're doing. We're making a ramp to push off them. The point I'm going to make now is that we can also use our other arm that we chose not to go underneath. We decided to take the overhook, right? We're going to use that overhook and use it kind of like an arm drag. So we're going to have it help pull us out. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm here. I create my space. I pass my arm. I go elbow high, hand low. I change my hips. I start to move. I'm going to use this arm to pull myself out. 2 things. So it's kind of Phil. I'm going to work solo for a second. So I'm going this way, and I'm also pulling, right? Whoosh, to help get you out that back door. Because if your head gets stuck, yes, Sean, you have something you'd like to share? I'm just teasing. If your head gets stuck, there's other things that we can do, but that's bad. We don't want them sitting up. We don't want the weight on our head. So we're going to build this ramp. We're going to pull and push at the same time. Look, pull and push, yeah? So just add that detail of pulling, kind of like an arm drag. Boop. Any questions? 1. This isn't just the ghost escape. You've got an idea now and a familiarity with the ghost escape itself, but getting out's not enough, right? We're going to make them pay a little bit because they were in top side control and it wasn't fun for us. So we're going to take them on a magic carpet ride. Cool? Let's just start with the darts for something to do. Yeah? We'll start with that. So we're going to change our hand a little bit, that high elbow low, or our ramp. We're going to change the ramp a little bit. Yeah? It's super important, like I said a few minutes ago, that you clear your head. You got to clear your head first, yeah? So look, here I am. I create my space. My hand is underneath. I come here. I build my ramp. Now, I still have to clear my head, and I kind of have a long way to go, right? So I'm going to take my hand, watch this, to the waist. Look at how much space it gives me coming out. Tom, what am I converting the ramp to? Something. We need a new analogy. We're going to give him a minute to think about it.
The claw.
Huh?
The claw.
What is it? The claw? I like it. That's good. The claw. So here we are. We build the ramp. There's the ramp. My head's almost out. Then I take the claw. Yeah? Let's try it. Any questions? The claw. 1, 2. Now you've escaped. We're going to work on the darts. Yeah? Did I ever get to your... What was your question again? I stopped him and I said, we're not there yet. What was... Oh, it's the head grab.
The neck.
Yeah, that's where we're headed next. Right now. This is it. Curtain's open. There you go. The movie's about to begin again. Here we go. So look, you got to watch this now. It gets a little... Look, I don't learn as fast as most people, right? I need a slow carpet. But my point is here, watch what I'm doing with my hands. It gets a little tricky, okay? So I come out and I've cleared. When I get here, I have this overhook, right? I might pull his head into me. I might not need to, but I'm going to switch this arm to this side. So maybe I'm going to come here, I'm going to pull his head in, wrap, and move into my darts. Pretty simple. But listen, you need that space from the claw in order to be able to wrap the head. Because here's what's going to happen. I go, and I start to escape here. If he starts to sit on my head, I'm not going to be able to dart him. I need the claw! Right? Got to have that extra level. Cool? Now, I'm going to do it slow. Watch my hands. One more time. Here we go. Not that you need it slow. I need it slow. Trust me. Here I go. I start thinking about it right about here as I get to the claw. Look at how nice that is. Yeah? You got it?
One more time.
One more time.
The claw.
Here I am. I create my space. This whole time, Phil is never moving. I'm moving myself. It's easier to move me than move Phil. I switch from the overhook. My head is out. Gotta wait till your head clears. If you try to do it from here, it's not gonna work. You gotta clear your head. Boop. The claw. Finish him. Questions? Are you good, John?
Yes.
Up north-south position. So we want to hook the legs up. Sean, you want to show us real quick? Do you mind? What pace? You do it? So he wraps the head. Now he's got to do something with his legs to hook her up to finish. He can, yes. Somehow he's got to get back and she's tapping. See that? She gang. So you got to wrap the legs up in some manner. You either come to the top and wrap the legs or go back underneath and wrap the legs. So that's your finish, yeah? Practice that for a second. Cool? All right, here we go. Not only can you stay, if you get stuck, maybe you do the darts from the bottom. I prefer to come to the top instead. I would always prefer to be on top and stay down there. So what this is going to require, I'm still moving myself, not my opponent. He's much bigger than me. I want to move me, right? So here I am. I got my overhook. I'm locked in. I'm canting my hips. I pass my arm. My elbow is high. My hands are low. I'm pushing off this body. When I get right here, what am I going to do? I'm going to wrap something. I'm going to grab his grease. I'm going to chin strap. I'm going to do something. And I'm going to switch my hips, take a huge step. Boom! Till I get back to being in the top position. Then maybe, if I'm in a gi, right? But the point is, get back to your knees. Yeah? So, I'm here, I create my space. I'm already out, look at me. I've got my, this is like my, what do we call, Sean? Arm drag. This is my arm drag. My hips are over here now. I'm going to switch my hips, take a big step. I'm going to grab onto something and come up. When I'm here, maybe I'm just doing whatever. Right? But I'm coming up. Big step. Like. Big step. Boom. Hip height. Yeah? Questions? 1, 2. So here I am. I create my space. Boom. Look, he sat on his hip. He's trying to stop me from going underneath. Look, my heels are up, my toes are still down. I'm going to walk away from him. And I'm either going to grab here, or even better, I'm going to grab right here on his collar. Because I'm getting ready to rain down that from above. I'm going to walk away, walk away. I'm going to put him in this coffin I created right here. Almost always, they'll try to sit on that hip. Thank you very much. Sit on that hip. I'm going to walk away, and then I'm going to turn to him. If I don't have a gi, I'm going to roll my wrist and turn his head away. Here, let me do that so they can see. Look. Oh, can you slide this way a little bit? Let's go back. Okay. Look. If he doesn't have a gi, that's okay. I walk away. I build this coffin for him. There's no base behind him. My arms are in front of his face. I get here. Look. Maybe. No gi. I roll my wrist, turn his face away, grab the meaty, what is that called, a trap? Grab his trap, bring my elbow down. He's already tapping, right? But look, I still have all this. I still have all this, right? Questions? Cases sweep. Key details. I create my space. He sits on me. I'm good, Phil. I walk away. I grab waist. Or I grab collar, I keep walking away, I create a coffin, then I turn, look, I'm on the balls of my feet. Then I turn my hip over, same thing, Yana, other direction. Good? 1, 2. By using just my wrist on his jawbone. He doesn't like that. And then, I don't know, maybe Karate Kid kind of wax on, wax off something. Take your hand like this, go like this. Everybody do this, square you up, yeah? So I'm putting the back of my hand on the ground, and I'm gonna turn my elbow out, roll my hand like this. So it's a spiral, right? And I'm gonna use that to turn Phil's chin away. I'm gonna get right on that jawbone, move his head away, roll my wrist right into there. Yeah, cool? Wrist roll, yeah? 1, 2.